gentlemen, Grand Spartan. Guess you could see there on that first part that I ran out of rebar, so I need to go back to the base, scoop up some more, get this base a little closer to completion. Starting to get the foundation laid out, and I know some of you are going to say, oh, well, you could have just left some of that empty and wouldn't have to fill in the spaces. Well, I'm yet to really know what direction I want to go in this with this build. I know about how I want it to look, but who knows? We tried against a horde, it doesn't work, and I have a lack of foundation. I can never build on top of that until I go fill it in. So may as well get it all filled in now, and then we don't have to worry about that later in case we want to change it up or add something, build it a little higher, or whatever the case may be. So that's why I'm filling it in all the way to the ground. We're going to have plenty of concrete because I'm going to be doing quite a bit of digging here soon. Let's get this dog. Oh, I missed him. But I'll fast forward through all that, throw on some music. I guess the episode day before, because I'm a couple days ahead of you. Episode a couple days ago got some early thumbs down because of the elevator music. Apologize to any of you who didn't care for that, but I thought it'd be a nice little change from... Oh, look at that timing, the switch with the weapon and everything. Take that, doggy. I thought it'd be a nice little change from the music we typically use, the ambient and all of that stuff. So apologize if that was not your thing. So we're going to have opportunity here to get plenty of... Well, I shouldn't have made as many ramps. I don't think I'm going to need that many ramps. Get plenty of iron very, very soon. Have been using the old shoddy, as you could see. Took on... I don't know if that was 2 wandering hordes or what that was. There was a lot of zombies. Know that. Let's click assemble, and let's click on scrap. And we're going to throw the bullets in here. You know, what does it take to make 10mm bullets? That's what I want to know right now. 121. So we could make 250 to go with the 230 that we have. And we could combine these two to get a 600 or close to it. Maybe the direction I need to move towards. Let's go ahead and grab health kits here. Top those off. Take an antibiotic because I've had that sickness for quite some time. Go ahead and use one of those. Gonna go ahead and drink it up and eat it up here in a minute. Let me turn that off. You know what, though? We're not going to turn it off. We're going to add to it, and we are going to... Let's do a sort. Let's stick this in the forge over here. Get this out of our inventory. Stick this in there. Yeah, we can go ahead and turn that off. It's about to turn off anyway. 21 wood left. But we need to go ahead and get the last bit of oil shale. It's hard to believe we used up almost all that oil shale that we had. We had a bunch of it. How much can we make out of that? 16,000. It's not as much as I had hoped that we had left, but it's going to have to work. We do have this bit of gas left here. I'm about to do a serious amount of digging. It is not going to be quite what we had over here in this particular dig out here for this base, but it is going to require that I dig a good bit. We're going to go ahead and need to get some more rebar going too. How many can we make? 28. Let's go ahead and make 1,000. I don't know why I always type that in like it's gonna work, but let's see. Let's just go ahead and get 1,000 of that going. Let's go ahead and make sure we have plenty of wood in there. Let's do a sort feature here. Let's see. I don't know why I always call it that. Let's just do a sort. How about that? We're going to eat it up and drink real quick. Probably need to get on making some more meat stew here in the near future. Someone pointed out that I had 175 bones in there. Appreciate that. I did not remember I had that. Of course, I can't make any more glue. I don't need to make any more glue right now, honestly. I think I'm pretty good on that. so I can make a chest over there in front of the build to stick some of this stuff in when we get there. We have a little bit of concrete in here that I made. Make sure we don't have any in there. No, but we do have some extra in here. But we're about to get plenty of wood. Plenty of wood. I'm thinking about too many things at one time. Plenty of concrete, stone to make concrete. But, you know, I'm just now realizing, let's see, what was Horde Day? It was 168. So that would make 175 our next Horde Day. I need to start thinking about that because the barbed wire defense over there needs some TLC. It's been quite some time since I've been over there. Don't really know the shape that it may be in. Here's 1,000 rounds of 7.62. That's good for us right there. Can't forget to take those with us. So we have 1,500 rounds of 7.62, our AK and all of that. We're going to take our crossbow with us when we go. So I probably have another something falling down here. Probably have one more full day of building, and then I'm going to need to get over to that barbed wire base, take our scrap iron here to do the repairs that we need to get done. While this is burning, let's go ahead and double up on the clay. We'll just stick this in here for the time being, and that way we can top off our clay till we can get some more. I'm going to save the steel that's in there for case we need to make some more rebar. I think we're good on steel. We'll go ahead and take the rest of what we have made there with us now. This is gas is going. We're good there. We'll go ahead and take another stack. Gonna make a storage chest for when we get over there. We can just plop it down. Might as well take one more gas with us while we're going. Get all our supplies in place over here and get a nice steady run going for this new build. I was talking to Pronto today, and he's playing a little single player, doing some not true survivor, but can't think of the other mod. Boy, I can't think of it right now. It's late. Oh, I tried to hit him. But anyway, so we were talking about this build, and I was excited about it, and you know, I think it'll be a little different than some other builds that I've done in the past. Make sure there are no dogs creeping up on me over here. We'll stick this here in the middle of the road. So I am very excited to get to work on this. You know what? We're not even going to worry about the concrete right now. I want to get this laid out so that I know exactly what it's going to look like. Let's do a sort. Probably not even going to need those right now. But for the most part, what you'll see me doing on this, it will be in fast forward. I decided to go ahead and fast forward most of the build, and that way you don't have to kind of suffer through the entire process of building. You get the gist of what I'm trying to do here, and as of now, at least, once we get to some other portions of the build, I'll go ahead and slow it back down and talk to you while I'm doing it. But for the most part of this build, we'll do it in either 2x or 4x speed. Throw some music to it. Maybe get a little rock music mixed in there. Who knows? I do so much of that ambient type music and all of that. Kind of change it up, and it's a little disappointed. I kind of thought I would not get as many thumbs down on the elevator music. You might find it comical. I guess it would have been more comical if I were bashing in zombies' brains while it was playing, but either way, oh, son of a gun. That's the aggravating part about this grass. If you don't destroy the grass, it makes the rebar fall. So this is where we're at for the for that part. That's 11 across right there, which is what I wanted to make the top portion. 11 by 11. Son of a gun, Spartan. Did it again. I can't be wasting this rebar. Rebar is not super precious, but precious enough that I don't need to be wasting it. So one other thing I can do I can leave a little bit early to get over to that barbed wire base to repair it because I know it is in desperate need of repairs and replacing a lot of barbed wire. As a matter of fact, I should be making it in my inventory as we speak. But I think I had mentioned it a day or so ago. I want to do a base preview build of that barbed wire to show people that you can do it as single player. I get a lot of comments on the barbed wire build that, oh, you know, you're 5 or 6 of you guys and blah, blah, blah. So I want to prove that that base can be used by yourself. And not only that, but most players, the average player, is only going to have 8 per wave. And we have 35 per wave, and I'm by myself to show how effective that barbed wire build really is over there, and how simple it is. CB the Great, Twitch streamer that I plug here and there, he has the same base set up, and he started out with that setup with the barbed wire with either Adobe or cobblestone, one of the two. But either way, I think when Alpha 16 comes around, I'm absolutely going to start off that way. Instead of doing the hole in the ground, I'll just do a barbed wire build with Adobe or cobblestone and try it. So yeah, go check him out too. Haven't been able to jump in there and check CB out recently, but I know he still streams regularly. Had a good crowd in there today, 70, 80 people, something like that when I looked. Let's go give him a look. The stream team that I am a member of on Twitch, though I don't really stream on Twitch very often, is down below each video. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see a link there to the team. A lot of good members on there. And Starvation mod, because Jonah Birch is on that team, and he does a lot of the mods as well. I've watched him, so I am familiar with the mods. I am absolutely familiar with them. Forgot to start my darn timer again, Spartan. I swear. Let me get this timer going here. Don't want that. Don't want that. Stopwatch, reset, start. So we're going to have to take the recording down here in a minute and get an idea of how long I've been rambling on. Probably at least 10 minutes here, so. But anyway, yeah, so I want to get like I always do those base preview videos. And I've not done one of those of the barbed wire build. I need to think of a name other than just barbed wire build, because I think that's what I call the one on the server. It was barbed wire defense or something like that. And it did get a good many hits. I was pretty excited that it did. But anyway, so I want to get that done. I want to figure this out. I want to figure out... Let me count this out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 is the edge right there. Make sure I'm square all the way around. 10, 11. Okay. Yeah, so I got this cool idea of how to defend the corners. And I want to try that. 1, 2. My guy overheating here in the snow. I swear. Silliest thing ever. So get this laid out. I probably could have fast forwarded this, but I wanted to talk to you for a moment because I thought that was going to stick for a moment. I was like, hey. Really? Son of a gun, you. Yeah, but I figured I'd run my mouth here for a little while I did this, so we weren't 100% doing all fast forward through this episode. I don't know if I've ever really done that, but I did feel like I needed to save you all the first part of the video, because this is all I was going to be doing, just laying rebar frame and nothing else. Must be a stone. There's a stone there. It's hard to see those stones sometimes here in the snow. It's kind of cool, little tiny little spot here in the hub city that's snowing all the time. It's a little different. Might get a little mountain man every once in a while. Break some more rebar, small stone. Go figure. Appreciate everyone's support lately. Things that kind of slowed down a little bit on the channel, and was hoping that they would pick back up. All of you who have been dedicated here since the beginning, I cannot thank you enough for hanging around and checking it all out. It has been fun to record, share with you all. This is about the only 7 days to die that I get. And by doing it this way, I really leave myself wanting to play it more. So I look forward to getting on every day and doing these recordings. And, you know, only get to do it for an hour. So it's always leaves me wanting to keep recording. And, of course, my time is a bit limited as to when I can record, day or night. It's first thing in the morning or late in the evening. And so I get that hour or so in a day's time, and I really can't wait till the next day to get some more progress done, especially when we get started on a new base like this one. Something I've never done. You know, the barbed wire was fun because I got to share it with you all, but I had already done that on the server. I'd already built one of those, and I knew it worked, so there's no question. But just like the snowfall base, I didn't know what was going to happen there. Didn't know if it was going to work or fail or what was going to happen, and so it's kind of exciting to build something new and share it with you all for the first time. Have you all be, you know, experiencing. I can't even talk tonight. Experiencing. Well, I'm just have you all check it out with me. Experiencing it with me. Whew, it's late. It's been a long day, folks. All right. Well, we finished out with the foundation, and I've broken about 6 of those so far. It's a little disappointing. Nice. All right. Well, it's a lot bigger than I had imagined it was going to be. I don't think I quite had envisioned it being so big. It's a good thing I laid out that one to give me an idea of how to go around and set it all up. It's going to be fun. It's going to be different. Still have some things that need to be done on it to get it to where it needs to be. So you got to go through what you've been through to get to where you're going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and get this one higher if we can. We'll take those down eventually. This is just my markers right now to give me my point to where the actual base is going to be sitting. But if it all works out like I had envisioned, lying there in bed one evening, then we'll be good to go. It'll be a lot of fun to take on a horde with this, especially the super duper big, large, gigantic hordes that we have here on the Let's Play series. I was telling my buddy the other day, I can't wait till I get that PC put together, and maybe we can bump the horde up to 100 per wave. Yeah, I don't know what kind of weight, what kind of resources Alpha 16 is going to take, but if it's not much more than this, then the new PC should absolutely be able to push 100 per wave, and that'll be that'll change up the style, how we build the bases a little bit. You know, we're going to have to accommodate that many zombies coming at us. And it just means bigger and better and larger, all of that stuff. You know, we're going to have to go to make room for them all. So, what I need to do now that I have this laid out, let's get an idea. I don't have any wood frames. Let's make some wood frames here. Let's go ahead and make 250. Now this is going to be a wall here, so we won't need. Let's do this so I know. I know this probably doesn't make much sense to you quite yet. Heck, it doesn't even make sense to me, but it will make sense when everything starts to come together. And you'll say, oh, I see what he's trying to do there. I understand. Right now it's bit confusing what I'm trying to do, but I have it in my mind what it is I want to do. Never draw these things out. I know someone asked me that. How do you plan your bases out? Just get a vision in my mind about what I want it to look like and how I want it to work, and then I just go from there. Nothing fancy. I do draw a little bit, but I don't draw these things out on paper or anything like that. It's nothing all that complicated that I would have to sit there and draw plans up for it. So this is going to be a wall over here as well. Let's pick up this frame. So it's going to be a combination of the funnel system with a couple other base styles. And I don't want to give it away. I'll keep you here kind of guessing as to what I'm doing until we get it finished. But I'm going to do the funnel a little differently this time than I've done it before in the past. So Oh, don't you drop another one, Spartan. Oh, shoot, son of a gun. Did not want to do that. I did not want to do that. Go ahead and get this front side looking like I want it to. Uh-oh. What did I do there? Thought for some reason it was falling in. We have that issue. We have to do a little something special to get it fixed, but it's good. Misplaced block. So I'm going to need a lot more rebar. There's the buzzer. The buzzing buzzer. Alright, so this wall right here, so we'll go one away. I'm going to have to pick up all these frames here eventually. I'm going to get an idea of where I need to do some digging. And once I get this laid out, the next episode I come back, or maybe even to end this one, I'll get that digging started. And kind of like to build myself up high here and take a look at this and get a nice image in my mind of what I'm working with here. Okay. So that's not going to be too bad then for digging. Okay, I see. Well, I'm going to take the recording down here for a moment, kind of decide what I want to do next, if I want to fast forward to the next portion or share it with you all, get my things all sorted and situated here. And we shall return.